Hi, this presentation is by Ashley Ortega and Maria Arizmendi. It is on gender roles in traditional couples to modern dual earner couples. For generations, men always took on the role as the head of household, the primary breadwinner, and looked upon for any type of financial support. Women were always just thought of as the caregiver, and their education didn't seem to matter as long as they were home taking care of the children and being a support to the husband. Um, but due to the cost of living increasing and things changing, whether unmarried or married, women have stepped up and decided to work outside of the home with it being a two-parent household working and both sharing the household responsibilities.
The gender roles in a dual marriage are not completely defined as it is in a traditional marriage, because during the in the dual marriage the family shares all the chores equally or according to whatever they decide is the best for them. And also are it's different because the parents, when they work outside the house, they're able to come home and work as a team instead of just leaving all the house chores and to the wife, and then raising the kids only to the wife, and then just for the male to come and provide only economical support.
In the past decades, men were always considered of greater importance when they were getting their education, when it came to financial support. Men were considered primary. Um, Women didn't have as much support when it came to getting education, when it came to uh, getting any kind of income whatsoever. But now the dynamics of lifestyle have changed, and women are able to get an education, they're able to advance their career, and they may not be making as much as a man, but they're pretty close. And they're working together to build a foundation with a family and both supporting them in every way.
So marriage, within the marriage, they still have some kind of role changing. They are helping each other with the chores in the house. They're both working outside the house. However, women, they still have a higher percent of stress due to they still have more responsibilities, or they feel like they have more responsibilities after they get back to the house and they leave their job behind. So the one of the biggest challenges that women have is the discrimination when they're pursuing higher education to improve their income, to improve their lifestyle, and to have a better opportunity to have a successful life. Nowadays, even though they both couples are working, there's still a significant inequality in how we are working as women. We are working less hours than our husbands or male figures because we are also have to focus on raising our kids and other chores that we have to do within inside our house. So working less hours, what does that mean? That we are getting paid less than male figures do, because like I said, there's still inequality right there where we're not able to perform sometimes, and in some cases our 100% potential and show it to our employers. And right now, like I said, families, we divide our chores, we divide the employment, we make decisions about who's gonna work more hours, who's gonna work less hours, who's gonna take the kids to appointments, who's gonna be able to be, in a way, the 51% instead of 50-50, who's gonna be the 51% up there is gonna pour more to the family, and who's gonna be the 49% that is gonna be the total that we are gonna pour to the relationship. So like I said, there's still that inequality, even though they were trying to reach that level where we can say we need to have equality, there's still an imbalance right there.
We concluded through our research that there still is a big gap when it comes to dual income marriages and navigating through parenting and working and sharing responsibilities and not sharing responsibilities. Um, the rise of more conventional families makes the study more greater and the evaluations more apparent, but the gap is still where women are doing more. They tend to take on more, especially when they leave work. They're the ones that call off from work. They're the ones, if the child is sick, have to take time off of work. They're the ones that come home from work and assume right onto the responsibility of the mother. And so, in a future study, we would like to see more of why that is. Why does the woman feel the need to take on that responsibility? Why does a woman have to take off of work if they get called from school? Why is her job not as important as a male's job in that family when both are earning the same salaries, both are working high prestigious jobs, or their roles are still the same? Why is it that women still take on more responsibility than the father? And when will this inequality stop?
Well,
Thank you
well,
for watching.
thank you for watching. My name is Maria Arismendi,
Ashley Ortega.
and we're grateful that we have the opportunity to present our project with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.